Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for letting me.
Of course, yeah. So once we found out you had ties to Champagne and we saw your stepmom posting in like all the local Champagne groups, we were like, oh, we have to reach out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
My grandparents are from there. My mom and all of her siblings and cousins, they're all from Champaign.
Awesome. Okay, great. So I have a few questions for you.
All right.
Um, how is it being the youngest competitor in the top 10?
It's honestly, I feel like I'm the same age as everybody else just because they treat me like they just treat me like everybody else, you know? They don't treat me like a young person. I do say like sometimes I feel like a little sister to them, and they say I'm like their little sister sometimes, but honestly, it just feels normal. Like I don't feel like the youngest all the time.
Mhm. And then, I mean, I know you're young, you're in school. How has it been juggling school and the competition? Must be kind of challenging, especially kind of nearing the end of the year.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too challenging because my teachers don't give me a whole lot of work, but I do have to do school while I'm there. So anytime there's downtime, I'm in the schoolroom while everyone's hanging out, and it's really sad because I'm all by myself for like 4 hours.
Yeah. And then, what's the most valuable piece of advice you've received during your time on the show, whether it's about how to be a better performer or just how to kind of deal with everything that's going on?
I would say the most valuable piece of advice was to not read comments because they don't mean anything. Those people are just people who are hurt themselves and they like to hurt other people. And then another thing I would say is to, when I'm singing a song, to really understand the meaning and get into it because if you're not into it, people can tell.
I know your mom auditioned for the show when she was around your age.
Yeah, she
How,
did.
yeah, how has it been sharing that experience with her?
It's been awesome. It's like I'm just following or finishing her footsteps. And it's just kind of full circle moment. It's really cool.
Mhm. And then, like you said, I know you have family in Champaign. Can you tell me a bit about them and kind of how they've supported you throughout your music journey and time on American Idol?
Yeah, so I visit them once or twice every year for like holidays and stuff. And along this journey, they've been really supportive. I've had my uncle Michael and his wife Renee come out last weekend, and they were really supportive. And yeah, my grandma, my grandparents, they've been supportive, spreading the words, vote for Mattie. And they're all just kind of trying to help me out and support me along this journey, and I really appreciate it.
Mhm. And then when you do come back to visit your family in Champaign, what do you like to do? Do you have any like favorite local spots you like to hit up, like restaurants or anything like that?
I really like Monocle's. It's Monocle's Pizza. It's like the OG pizza. You can't get pizza like that nowhere else.
Definitely, yeah. Um, and then if you kind of just talk about like next steps in the show, I know your publicist just sent me an email kind of talking about how Miranda Lambert is the next mentor. I know you can't talk about it too much, but if you can kind of tease just a little bit about your next performance, and then you can also discuss like last week mentors and kind of that experience and
Yeah.
what we have to look forward to on Sunday.
Okay. I'm very excited about Miranda Lambert being our mentor because she's honestly like my idol because my whole family is obsessed with her and her music. She's just an amazing artist. And actually, Sunday I'm doing a country song and I'm playing guitar, so I'm really excited for that. And all of the mentors that were last week, James Taylor and Fantasia, were just so awesome. James Taylor gave me advice too. When I'm singing a song, go over the song and read it as if I'm reading a poem so I can like understand and connect with the song a little bit more. And Fantasia was just magical. She was just like anything you said, it was anything she said to you like for advice was just like I don't know how to explain it. It was just like magical. Like she was just so awesome. She was a great mentor.
You're like an absolute powerhouse. Like I was obviously researching this and I was just like watching your videos and I was like, oh my gosh, you are so talented. I just have to say that.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mhm. Like I would guess, what has been your favorite performance of the season thus far?
My favorite performance was honestly probably my Hollywood Week performance. This is a Man's World. just because that song was fun, it was different, and people didn't expect it, and I really made that song my own.
Definitely, yeah. I feel like everything I've read about you is kind of just like you're really good at taking unexpected songs and kind of just like turning them into something that's personally yours.
Yeah, and I feel like so far I've done songs that people don't really expect, and they're all been kind of different. But I think this weekend and so on, I'm gonna really try to stick to my genre so that people aren't confused anymore. Like, and I really want them to know that I want to be a country slash like soulful artist. I'm really gonna try to just like stay in that area.
Okay, yeah. Show a lot of range at the beginning, but kind of, like you said, full circle, kind of back.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you have anything else you kind of just want to say to, I guess, like the general Champaign community, to everyone out there trying to garner more support for you, local support?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support and love, and just make sure you're voting because voting is only from the top of the show to the end of the show. And there's 3 ways you can vote, and each way you can do 10 times. You can do the American Idol app, you can go to the website, and you can text the number that I don't know yet. It's 22 actually, but yeah, just make sure you guys vote, and thank you so much for supporting me on this journey, and I just hope I can keep going.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.